What's up, guys? Now, you know that I'm constantly preaching fundamentals, but I'm going to give you a little analogy. As it pertains to sales training, you know I'm a big believer in sales training and consistent sales training. It surprises me when I observe a business, whether it's a health club, any sort of health and wellness business. It really surprises me to see the lack of consistency in training. I know it's not the easiest thing to do. This is why I'm here. All right, I'm here to help you with that. But you need to be doing things like role playing every day, one-on-one mentoring, one-on-one role plays, group role plays. And this needs to be done consistently. And if you don't believe me, let me give you this analogy, and maybe this will make a little more sense to you. Because I've seen companies where there's one or two really great salespeople, let's say in management, and let's say this is a corporate gym or it's a bigger gym, it's a franchised or whatever. They come in, they do a sales meeting once a month or something, or even if it was like every 2 weeks or well, that's great. And sometimes you need a refresher for the big group. When you do a mass training like that, you can get some things accomplished, get everybody on the same page, and there's some merit to that. However, I find that nothing replaces one-on-one role-playing and coaching and trainings or small group daily team meetings or huddles. Maybe at 4 o'clock you hold a huddle with your team, and you just go over what you have for the day and do a little role-playing, and or what happened here, or what can we do to get better, or hey, give us a scenario from something that happened today, and hey, we can all talk about it. What could he or she have done better, and how would you have played it? Any best practices to share? Those things are irreplaceable, and you cannot ignore that. It has to be done daily. And if you don't believe me, then let's use a sports analogy, because those always work well. Let's say you're shooting foul shots. Professional. If you're looking to be a professional and be the best at what you do you think that NBA players only practice foul shots, I don't know, once a month? Maybe, but maybe it's for like 2 hours. Maybe they have this really big meeting where they all get together as a team and they just shoot foul shots for 2 hours. Do you think that's going to replace shooting foul shots every single day, both individually and small groups, and then maybe have a big practice? Of course it doesn't. Every day, just like shooting foul shots. You're not going to skip foul shots. You're going to practice those every day. Ask an NBA player, every time they practice, do they practice foul shots? Yes. Okay? Every day. It's not something they do every other week or every month or what have you, or only when the manager or the GM shows up and they have a big, team meeting. No, they do it every day. Either it's by themselves or it's with with other teammates or whatever the case may be, but it's a fundamental skill. And role-playing is our fundamentals. Those never go away. Your attention to them may change, but the fundamentals do not go away. So if you change your attention to it, then that's where the problems come in. And you remember, you cannot do the complex things, the things that are fancy, the things that look great and are sexy, if you don't master the fundamentals first. You can't jump steps. That only happens when you have somebody who's mastered a skill. The reason why a Michael Jordan could do what he could do, right, and do things that were amazing, that were jaw-dropping, and that people admired and he got famous for, was because he was one of the most mastered fundamentalists ever. He mastered all the fundamentals, and that's why he was able to do those other things. Same thing applies for sales and sales training. Don't overcomplicate things. I see this all the time. It's very frustrating. When it comes to businesses, people want to break things that aren't broken and create and rename and do all this nonsense. It's usually the implementation that's faulty, or the lack of training that's faulty. It's not the actual name of anything. I mean, it could be, but rarely. It's the fact that they're not paying attention to the fundamentals. All the big things happen when people have the fundamentals mastered. You don't need to learn 500 plays. You need to learn 5 really well. That's the lesson here.